Hey guys, I just wanted to quickly apologize for my inconsistency on my videos lately. I have been brutally spiritually attacked this past week, so I had to put the camera down, the mic down, and use both of my hands to fight back. But as you can see me, still smiling, still healthy, so I think I won. Mm. But yeah, it's a war, so we'll see. So today's video, I wanted to touch on the topic of jealousy, maybe from the receiving side of somebody who is jealous, or from how such an emotion I think would be brewed in a person at maybe such a young age. So in my life, let me let y'all in on a little lore, but in my life, I've had this close relative who, let's say, if you can name the type of abuse, I've been through it. So, because of that, I'm a very empathetic person. We have never seen eye to eye. Remember that. We have never seen eye to eye. So, because I'm so empathetic, if I do something to you, maybe I was having a bad day and I came off rude, and you let me know, I will apologize. Because I don't mean to hurt people. I don't like hurting people. I've been hurt, so it's never going to make me feel good to hurt somebody. I know how it feels. So because I know how that feels, I don't like seeing people hurt. So sometimes, or when I was more naive, when I was younger, people would pretend like I hurt them. So I could feel a need to, what's it called? Prove myself to them. Like I didn't mean to hurt you, or I didn't mean to be that person. Trying to almost like knocking myself off this place of, yeah, she's very sweet and empathetic, but we are gonna convince her that she's not. So she always is on this race of proving that she isn't who she says she is. That was the chase that I was locked in for years of my life. And honestly, it breaks my heart to think of people who I used to surround myself around, use a lot of people, even out of relatives, friends. I've been a victim to, I'm not gonna even say a victim, I've been a target to jealousy for so long of my life. Like, I have a jealousy PhD at this point. Like, wow, it sucks, but I'm wiser. I can only say that. Thank you. I am wiser than I've ever been in my entire life. And it did take a lot of trials and tribulations. It did. But at the end of it, I can stand here saying the type of morals that I have worked and worked and worked myself to be able to create such a high standard of living for my life, to be able to stand here as proud of myself as I am. And even through all the hurt, I internalized it. I used energy transmutation, and I turned good into bad. Y'all ever see those animations that it's like, let's say it starts off with like, those vending, those things that like security will put your stuff in and it goes through a box and then it comes out on the other side, but it's like poop, 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 and then like it goes through that box and then it's like heart, 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 heart. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Never mind. Yeah, that's kind of like how I felt like I've been going through life. So for somebody who's seen the jealous person firsthand, it's just like, wow. And they're never gonna tell you. They're never gonna tell you they're jealous of you. They never will, because that will boost your confidence. That'll boost your ego. That'll maybe you make you realize what position you hold spiritually in this world for having such a heart of platinum, that you do sit on a higher throne than somebody who cannot walk the walk like you do, who looks in the mirror and calls themselves a phony because they know who they actually are, how how much tar, how much tar is swimming in their heart. So for that person to see you walk the walk that you actually are and you being your most authentic self, it's going to hold a disgusting distaste for themselves, and they've built themselves off this phony ego. They don't have confidence, they have arrogance. They built themselves off this ego that they've never walked through. For example, somebody who says they're a hiker, you look yourself in the mirror and you say, I'm a hiker. Why do you say you're a hiker? Because you hike mountains, right? You've hiked before, right? See, the person who lives, so you have confidence, you have confidence in your hiking abilities. See, the person who lives in arrogance, other than confidence, they say, I'm a hiker. Have they ever hiked? No. They just want to believe you're a hiker. So if you're a phony hiker and you see real hikers, I love analogies, by the way, but if you're a phony hiker and you see real hikers with real confidence in their hiking, and they're walking around in groups with their little hiking gear, actually walking a walk, they have the best stuff because, they actually use it, so they know a bunch of stuff about it, and you see them and you're like, ugh, you have a distaste for yourself, a disgust, almost an inner shame of embarrassment, understanding that you do not have the confidence that they do. So what are you going to do? You're going to like them for no reason. That hiker does not care if you hike or not, to be honest. They're just doing their own thing. They're hiking. They love hiking. Like, come on. Who cares? But you are the jealous person is going to create this false mental play of them coming up to you and being like, ugh, like Mean Girl, ugh, you're not a real hiker. You'll never be a real hiker. We are better than you. And because of this false, fake scenario that they've made in their head, so they can justify this inner hate they have for themselves, they are not going to project that on you as in real life, as in they can for some reason read your thoughts. They know you said that. They've got to know you said that because they can read minds, and of course you said that because you're a real hiker, and that's how, real hikers are. So now you are a target on their agenda. In their mind, y'all are beefing, y'all have a rebuttal, y'all are enemies, and you're not aware of this competition, of this battle that's going on, but now you're in the game. You're in the game, and I feel like I've been in this game for years, and I want out. I want out of this game. Whether that means if that person hits you, you're in the football game and they throw that football at your head, whether it means to ignore them fully and just let the game go on forever and never participate in the game, whether that means they hit you with a baseball bat and you just act like that never happened because you don't want to play the game and you just wait for their karma to come, but at the end of the day you just work while they're hitting you with baseball bats, attempting you to look back and, hit them with the baseball bat back and just play baseball, I guess. You work and you work and you work to get out of this game. This mental mind F word of a game. I don't like this game. This is my life. And I do not like this game. So, whenever I see y'all, I don't know if I'll keep y'all posted, but I am going, mark my words as I say this, I am going to get out of this game. and I always do what I think is best for my inner child, what I think is best for me, I will get out of this game. Hope y'all are having a good day. Hope y'all are taking care of yourself, and see you later, family.